Well, welcome back, guys. You're still watching Tin City right here on Urban TV, and don't you forget, we are proudly brought to you by the new Testy of Fanta. Well, I'm your host, yours truly, Humphrey. Yep. And now we are heading straight for Press Play. Tin City continues. Press Play. Well, right before we get into Press Play, we have a cool WhatsApp clip that came to us from the Lohana boys. Well, these guys were really funny and cool, and they responded to us when we told you guys, if you have any cool clip, you can send us and share it via WhatsApp with us. And how do you get to know our WhatsApp number? By contacting us on our website, or you can come to our Facebook page, that is Tin City Live. If you can't, you can just come to tincitylive.com, tincitylive.com, or you can go the old-fashioned way, www.tincitylive.com. Tell us you have a cool clip, and we'll give you a WhatsApp number, and you will share the cool clip with us. Well, check out the cool clip that we have ever had, the coolest from Lohana boys. Enjoy it. Well, you just checked out one of our coolest clips via WhatsApp from the Lohana boys. Very cranky, very stubborn, cheesy, but yet something cool to enjoy. Well, I told you how you can share your cool WhatsApp videos with us. All you have to do is go to our website, that's www.tincitylive.com, and at the bottom of the page is a platform where you can share with us your cool stuff that you think you have, and maybe we'll give you our WhatsApp number and you can share the stuff with us. We are yet to get a real cool WhatsApp number that is actually open to everyone. So next time, just tune in, I will let you know. Well, I want to take you to our very first booth that we had on the show, and guess who graced it? It was Nathan J. Mutono, also known as IN. Well, IN, or Jathan Mutono, was or is or still is or was a student of Heritage International School, but currently he's out of the country. He's still doing hip-hop on the low, yeah, but he did for us a very cool booth. All he had to do back then, we had no interview. All he had was a black background, a cassette with a funny ladder, a green ladder, and all we had to do is press play to it and drop to the beat. Well, check out the very first booth we had. Very cool, with Nathan J. Mutono.
Yeah, let me get that. Yeah. Look, see, I'm not crazy. Contrary to popular belief, I'm back, so you can get a backhand. I'm a black man, I'm a black sheep. Now music don't put food on the table. Haters giving me stress, cause me to be kamikaze, but I stay fly to death. So through the winds and woes, I continue spitting flows. I'm already rich, you know, the money's just invisible. They're so original, these women can act a fool. They tell you they don't love you, but they dancing like they do. She's a goldie, that's too much AMC. She doesn't love you, she just want that KFC. It's too much Twilight and too much 50 Shades of Grey. But don't worry, Nathan came back through the same day. I got enough to go around, I guess. Cash is not the issue, but I ain't spending any money on you unless it's official. I ain't going back to school, find better ways to use my ink. Teacher teaches you everything except how to think, how to deal with people, how to influence the mass mind. So for the last time, I will be there at class time, yeah.
Well, that was our very first booth with Mutono Nathan, also known as IN, one cool rapper. And of course, I told you guys, if you want to feature on the booth, if you think you have talent in any way of sorts, if you can rap, if you can sing, if you can play drums, if you can play any cool instrument, if you are exceptional in anything you do, it could even be soccer, and you could actually be cool, or basketball, or anything, and you think you can be worthwhile being aired or shown on TV and inspire many of your friends to do the same. All you have to do is just go to our website, and at the very bottom, that is www.tincitylive.com. At the very bottom is a pen where you enter in your details, your name, your contacts, and of course the message you want to feature in the booth. Do you have an event you want us to attend? Do you have anything that you think might be of interest to Tin City? And we'll be very glad to reply or comply or respond as we may wish. And right now I'm going into another booth. Yes, another booth. Well, if many of you have heard of the Humans of New York, a viral page that went really popular about 4 months ago or 5. Well, Humans of New York is a Facebook page that just talks about different people and their social issues, their personal issues, political issues, or any issue that they may have, and then a picture of them is posted on the page for people to get inspired, to comment, to get their opinion, to give their opinion, to blah 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 and blah blah blah. Well, there's this young Ugandan, a boy and a cousin of his. He's called Fame. He loves to call himself Fame, though I call him Fame because it's P-H-A-M-E, yeah, Emerton. Well, this guy decided to set up a page for Uganda exclusively. He calls it Humans of Uganda. Well, he reaches out to different people. It could be your judge in the village, it could be a random passerby by the street. So he gets to them, asks them a few questions about their social life, any troubles they have, any issues they want to air out, any experiences. Then he takes a picture of them and posts the story online. Well, the page is slowly picking up, but I got inspired and I was like, we need to have this guy on TV on the booth. Well, check out the booth with Fame. Humans of Uganda. Tin City continues.
My name is Nasawadi Fem. I'm a photographer with a project called Humans of Uganda. What I do is I meet up random people on the street, on the parks, chilling. Then I ask them a few questions. Then after, I take their photos. Humans of Uganda, basically it started as a self-help thing. Like I was the kind of person who figured I spent more time online talking to virtual people. So as a way to improve my social skills, I decided to reach out to a stranger or two and make a decent conversation. So a friend had shared a post from Humans of New York on Facebook. So I figured I could also make a Ugandan version of Humans of New York. And that's how Humans of Uganda came into place. That was June 21st, 2014. My first post came when we had like 100 likes. Today we have like 18,000 likes, and the page is doing really well, and people are accepting it, they are loving it. Since I'm a person who loves photos, yeah, I like having a stranger smile for the camera. I like hearing people's stories because I could relate to some of them. I could relate to most of the stories that I've had for this project. When people read my stories, they get motivated, inspired, because when you see a story, you could be going through the same situation. So when you see a story I've run on my page, you could have like maybe lost hope. So you gain hope. You're like, oh, I'm not the only one going through this kind of stuff. So someone too out there is going through the actual situation that I'm in. So it motivates people. It keeps them alive. Kindergarten, I was good daddy parent school in Chireka. Yeah, then from there I went to Boyogere Christian Academy. Yeah, so I have a Christian background, I must say. And then secondary, I was at Chambogo College. Yeah, I was at Chambogo College. My kind of game was that I didn't do high school girls, you know. I don't do high school girls, even though I was in high school. Yeah, because I don't know how to put this, but they never looked that appealing to me in school uniform, maybe outside school. For the teenagers out there, what I could say is don't wait for the perfect moment. Yeah, when I started this project, I didn't have this baby of mine. I only had a camera phone. You could go back to the photos I started with. It was a camera phone. Yeah, but since I had the passion and the dream and all, and I knew what I really wanted to do, to impact people's lives and at the same time help myself, because you spend a lot of time online talking to virtual people, but people out there need that attention. They need that love. Yeah. So for the teenagers out there, if you have a dream, go for it. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Okay? Yeah, that's more like it. And remember, love, respect is equal to peace.
Well, Tin City is making 1 year! Yeah, on TV tomorrow, the 16th of November. I couldn't have been any happier. Well, thank you guys for joining me on the show. Well, I took you way back. Here I am. Well, if you just joined us just now, too bad we are closing up the show. Well, today I was taking you way back since when Tin City started. A lot of fun along the way. I started the show alone. Let me just give you a quick synopsis, a cool timeline, a simple one. I started the show alone, 2013, November 16th. Along the way, Shalom joined about December, February, January 2014. She joined and was a real co-host. And all the way, blah, blah, blah. We had bloopers, funny, cool stuff, events, till today, 2014, November the 15th, Saturday. Well, tomorrow, you guys can come to our page, that is Tin City Live. That is facebook.com/TinCityLive. If you can't find us, you just go to our page or our website, that is www.TinCityLive.com, and right there is our Twitter, is our Instagram, is our everything, Facebook. So you just get to connect with us in whatsoever way you feel like. Well, it would really be bad if you guys don't wish us a very happy birthday tomorrow for Tin City as we make 1 year. Yeah, well, make sure to catch the repeat of the show next week on Thursday at 10:30 a.m. every week. Yeah, we do show repeats. So don't you have any excuse for missing the show. Well, too bad I have to go. I've been dressed and styled by the coolest fashionista ever. That is Brian's Fashion Collection right there at Garden City Mall, or you can go to Prime Complex. They have 2 branches. And of course, the show is proudly brought to you by the new Tasty of Fanta. Till then, I still remain yours truly, Humphrey. Let us have fun, let us pass examinations, and let us stay safe. Till then, bye.